Hello, YouTube fam. It's me, world's most inconsistent content creator, or just guy who likes to make videos every now and then. So today, I'm going to give a little update on my PSA Dagger, and I'll show you some of the worst, not even impulsive, they're just bad. Little Oban 14. Because I'm a dad now and I'm tired. And I earned it, damn it. Alright. Ooh. Here we go. Let's start with my first gun I sold a long time ago. I'll talk about the second. Taurus TCP or PT380 or PT738. So this thing is about the size of my finger, inconsistent as all get out, very thin. So I wear extra large gloves. I don't think I have the biggest hands in the world, but it came at a whopping $199 when I got it. Maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Slow, long trigger here. It's an internal hammer fired. Tiny sight radius. And if you can see that, I bought extensions, but that's still only for one finger the whole time. And if you want to use both, you better watch that finger. That thing will come off. So, kind of got me into figuring out, there's got to be something better. And these are really low sights with a low sight radius. You can barely see anything in there. Just two little tiny humps. And I was like, well, I'll get something better. Then the next one I got was a Kahr CT 380 with one of the hardest slides ever. Now, although not a bad gun, it's certainly tiny. Single stack 380. I think it holds 7. But man, this tiny little slide, the sights are much better than the TCP, so at least I was moving in the right direction. I guess Kahr, this is the only experience I have with Kahr. I can almost get a full grip. All the mags I have are flush. They have a little lip, so that kind of digs in. And the trigger, kind of spongy, sloppy. So pretty much resets all the way forward. Like I said, not bad, but it's not something I would. Maybe my backup to my backup. I use a CSX as the new Smith & Wesson CSX as my backup because it's single action only. And, ARX Delta is what I use, the L, or not the L, the X. And I got a bunch of rounds. So if I make it to my backup's backup, then the fight's been going on way too long. Excuse me. This I got at a pawn shop down the street from my house. This is a Jennings. I think it's a JA9 or J9. Or I'm sorry, not even close. J22 because it's 22. It has that. First of all, this is like 120, 130 bucks. I think it's 7 rounds because I think it's supposed to be 8, but nope, doesn't fit in there. Actually, I think it's a 2-rounder because it doesn't really cycle well. I think the ramp angle is too sharp, so you get a lot of rounds just going straight up, missing the ramp and the barrel. If you hear that, that is the safety sliding back and forth because that tensioner or spring is broken. I found somewhere to buy it. I think it's $8. And honestly, I don't even think it's worth it because I just like the look of it. I like tiny little pieces of crap like this. And the trigger pull, clear. Let me make sure it's on fire. Make sure it doesn't slide back. Let's slide back here. Yeah, it didn't even reset. Can't even dry fire. So there's a snap cap. And it's so good, it's not even ejecting the snap cap. So, maybe you can make it a belt buckle or something, or just launch it at somebody when you don't have any more options. When it does shoot, it's not so bad for those 2 rounds. All right. Oh boy. And something I really wanted for a long time, for no other reason than it was kind of odd, is the Taurus PT22. I really wanted the older ones that you can interchange the back straps and stuff like that. But this is the poly. It's polymer, so whatever. I duped myself into getting it, but it was less than $200. And if you have huge, thick fingers, getting your finger into the trigger guard is gonna require you to pull that back some. It's hammer fired. See right there. It's not gonna fire because the mag's right here. But that is just a few inches sight. It has higher sights than the TCP, which that doesn't even look intentional. It looks like something got messed up in the design process, and it just happened to be in the right place to make sights. All right, let's tip open so you don't have to rack the slide. I'm gonna put this is a snap cap. There's a snap cap inside. Tip it up, and you would think you just push it back down, but no, you have to push it back and fling that little switch back. It does have that Taurus key safety, and it has this, it's not on both sides, that little safety right there. I'm not one for writing too many reviews on stuff, at least on websites and stuff like that. I'll just leave that for the 40, 50 people who watch these videos. But I just do not use this to protect yourself. It's quirky, it's goofy. I like guns like that, but do not rely on this to protect you. And you can rack it. And it jammed. Sweet. So, let's see what we're going to do here. I'm going to pinch myself. Let me see. Let's leave that. Bring that. There we go. Boom. Look at that. Why did it do that? A snap cap was in there. And it didn't eject it. So, let's make sure this goes back. There we go. It ejected that one. Wow. I think I'm going to play the lotto today. So, it actually has gotten a little easier. I wouldn't even use that, to be quite frank with you. Just tip it up. Man, this thing's beat to shit. This one's brand new. I'll put that in there. Since they're rim fire, I like to keep one of those plastic snap caps in there. All right, those are my worst guns, and in no particular order, but I'll break them right now. Worst. I don't even count this. Well, I'll make this worse. All right, I don't even count this as a handgun. At least this one feeds. You know, I got more rounds to do this than this. So, worst. Next worst. You know what? Forget it. These are all equally terrible for their own special reasons. Yeah, so I would never buy this again. This is more of a joke. And yeah, if I had the chance, I wouldn't buy this either. But I got a great deal on this one. This was less than $200. This was without, pre-tax, this was less than $200. I don't even think this is worth the metal, but it has some cute qualities to it. This is not a bad gun, the CT380. I just don't like it. It's a bit too thin, and thin polymer guns, you know, they get real snappy with these 380s with this 1-inch barrel. And it's hard to pick up on your targets, but it's better than the rest since it has a little line there you mark. But still, this is in my safe the most behind this. So, not a redeemer in the bunch. I don't know why this is here, but I'll show you. It's a Beretta M9 in 22 LR. I thought this was going to be a bad gun, and I was wondering how can a brand new Beretta be bad. But turns out I was using the TAC-22 ammo. It has like a grease on it or something. You can get it at the normal website, Decocker, and it just would not cycle in this thing. And then I used the Thunderbolt 22 big pack and cycled just fine. Every other ammo I used cycled just fine, except for that TAC-22, which you think is called TAC-22 would be for semi-autos and stuff like that, but that thing did not run. And it is kind of a heavy slide, still got to break it in, but it's a full size. It feels really good, but it's not blowback. It has the brown. It just, the barrel's not part of the frame like I thought it would. I didn't have any evidence to think that, but you know, older. I don't know about the newer M9s, but the older ones, the barrel is attached to the frame. All right, this is gonna be a long video. Oh, I also don't know how to edit too well. I don't know if you can tell by my other videos, but these are all one takes, so that's what kind of something you got to deal with me. This is the PSA Dagger I got. It has suppressor height night sights. I did get the new slide that was milled, so I have an extra slide, which I might grab. Nothing for something else. Just grab one of these. They're really not expensive. So I may just get another frame and fire control unit. It has TLR1 HL, and I don't even know what this is. Right on. It's not bad. I wanted to keep it fairly cheap because the whole point was to get something cheaper than a brand new Glock, and I still think I'm under the 500, 600 bucks. With all this stuff on it. Little, let's see here. Let's see this. Is this it? So KSI stick mag. This works suppressed. I shot probably 3,000 rounds to this. Probably 70% suppressed. Yeah, we'll call it 90% suppressed, because why not? The stick mag worked great. I have a Glock mag. Works beautiful. Got a little overzealous. I got the a 50 rounder here, KSI also, and oh boy, that thing does not work. Let's see here. She don't lock open. No last round hold open, and not the most reliable. It's got a, so you live, you learn. I mean, if I ever get a proper Glock, maybe I'll put this on it. Maybe I'll just give it to somebody. But back to the Dagger. She still runs great. I've interchanged just a few parts. They fit as expected. There's no outliers or anything like that. This is a Doctor. Was RMS, I believe. I forgot which what it's cut for, but I think it's RMR cut. And it works great. It's sighted in. It doesn't move. Well, fit and finish isn't great, but the sight stays dead on. And the sights are fantastic. You still get a little glow in the daytime. So, yeah, that's that. That's that update. All right, some of my bad decisions. And if you've met me before, you've already seen quite a few of them anyway. So that's it. Throw some questions down in the comments if you'd like. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so they're not going to give me any guns, but I'll give you a few more. I got some new ones. Well, I got a new gun to me. It's an old model, but that should be coming up fairly soon. Take care.